YouTube? Welcome back to another Zittle Farms video. On today's video, we're going to be putting in a wire cable railing up here in the loft of the garage. We're getting really close to being finished here. One of the biggest steps here for the loft is getting this railing in. So the process is we got a 2x6 down here on the bottom. We're going to put two 4x4s in the middle. This is an under 14-foot span. We're going to run cables 4-inch on center, and then we're going to have a railing on top, another 2x4 and 2x6. I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn a thing or two. Let's get started. All right, the first step is we're going to mark where we're going to put the eye lag bolts here. So like I said, every 4 inches, let's mark that and pre-drill it and get these eye hooks set. All right, so this is marking the bottom of the 2x4 for the railing part. So we're going to go down every 4 inches. Let's pre-drill this. So we're going to start with a smaller drill. As you can see, this is much smaller than the lag bolt. So we're going to get this one more precise, and then we'll put a little bigger one on to make it easier to screw this in. Step it up now to a bigger one. All right, let's try putting one in. Hand tight it in there and use a screwdriver. One down, 7 to go. All right, the next step is to use one of these rope thimbles, or wire thimbles, if you will. This goes around the eye hook, so whenever it's in there, your wire is holding metal to metal, so it's not gonna break. Like so. Let's do it to all of them now. We're gonna be putting two 4x4s in the middle for support for the railing. This is just the cutoff piece. So we're going to mark this on this blue tape. All right, we got the first one in there. We ended up using a 3/4 inch drill to do all 4 corners, and then an oscillating tool to cut the sides. Let's do this one now. All right, so for the base, we're going to glue it into that 2x6, but we're also going to use the Craig system, and we're going to put 2.5 inch screws down into the base as well. So the normal setup, we can't fit the 4x4 in there. but we have this set up. All right, so that's one side. Let's do the other side. We'll have 2 screws per side, 4 per board, and then we'll drill the holes for the wire to go through. All right, to mark the holes that we're going to drill for the wires to go through, since this is dark wood, I'm going to use painter's tape to make the mark. And then it also helps so the wood doesn't splinter as much. All right, now that we have the center line marked on our painter's tape, let's start. This is the top. We'll mark 4 inches down every one. All right, so we're going to use wood glue first, and then we'll screw them down in. All right, now that we have the 2 posts set, let's run the wires through. All right, for one of the ends of the wires, we're using a 4-roll stop. I'll show you how we do it. First, you want to put the double bigger piece through the wire, then the wire through your eye hook, and then the second end back through the bigger piece. And then we're going to take the little washer or bolt thing, we're going to put it on the end there. Then clamp it down. Now, this piece cannot make it back through the double piece. Now tighten it up. There you go. Now let's go to the other side. And we're going to put 2 clamps and then tighten it up. Once you cut the wire, you use a wrench to tighten it down with these. And now that it's loose, you just twist this to tighten it up. Wires are done. Now, to install the top rail. Okay, now that we did a 4-inch screw into the 4x4, we're going to use an L bracket to secure it to the side. 2.5-inch screws. Now 1 1/4 to go into the rail. All right, now for the last step is to put the 2x6 on top. We're going to drill from the bottom so that there's no screw heads going in from the top. So let's get that up here and set it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Have a good day. See you guys on the next one.